Number 1. BTS Saved Big Hit. So BTS initially came from a super small entertainment company that was in great debt. At the beginning of its operation, HYBE Labels, formerly Big Hit Entertainment, was extremely difficult and stood on the verge of bankruptcy many times. Its first headquarters was located in a shabby building with a downgraded office. The company at the time had only 30 employees and carried a debt of up to 2.8 billion won, about $24 million, while its value was at 6 million won, about $5,000. However, during that difficult time, BTS was established. At first, BTS experienced many struggles of being criticized and despised.
어떤 힙합과 충돌되는 부분이 있을 것 같은데.
Well, like people always say, the best revenge is massive success. BTS, from being called a failure, has now become a global K-pop sensation. So how did they erase their company's debt? BTS had a sudden rise in 2015 with I Need You, as they had their first win at The Show by SBS MTV.
저희 회사 수고를 너무 감사드리고 저희 정말 열심히 했습니다. 그리고 저희 아미 사랑하는 아미 감사합니다.
Their popularity increased yet again with Run 2015 and marked their first win at Music Bank. But the true hit that made them the most famous idols was Fire 2016. I must say, BTS and HYBE in general have been making money at a rapid rate since then. Can you guess how many tours and music activities BTS has made? Let me tell you. They have performed 5 tours, with 3 of them being worldwide, 11 concerts, 6 fan meeting tours, 8 showcases, 6 joint tours and concerts, and uncountable performances on award shows. BTS's Love Yourself World Tour 2018 to 2019 broke records grossing $196.4 million, becoming the highest grossing tour.
이건 반칙인데.
Thus, they helped HYBE erase all its debt within 2 to 3 years, and also brought profits and gained reputation for themselves. HYBE's net profit in 2020 was calculated at 86.2 billion won, $77.6 million. Besides acquiring a series of subsidiaries, HYBE also brought the ambition to conquer the world when it cooperated with Ithaca Holdings, home of world-famous stars like Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, Demi Lovato, etc. Number 2. Miss A and Twice Saved JYP. In the early stage of JYP Entertainment's development, the company faced many difficulties, and the business couldn't grow and expand. After a few years of operating in the music industry, JYP Entertainment took on enormous debts, and it was reported that this company fell into capital erosion. According to TMI News, JYP Entertainment once lost millions of dollars before its current K-pop groups debuted. Despite having Wonder Girls as a typical girl group of Gen 2, JYP still faced difficulties in expanding its business activities. TMI News also revealed that after 3 years, JYP bore a loss of $9 million. After the consistent and significant loss, JYP Entertainment introduced Miss A as its new girl group in 2010.
Hi everyone, we're Miss A!
Miss A was considered one of the legends of K-pop, and an assurance of JYP's quality in training girl groups. The 4 girls released their first single titled Bad Girl, Good Girl, which quickly topped the Gaon charts. The song also marked their record of being the fastest girl group to receive the trophies on M Countdown and Inkigayo in multiple weeks. Things didn't stop there, as Bad Girl, Good Girl won the Daesung Song of the Year at Mnet Asian Music Awards, Mama, 2010, and it became the bestseller single in Korea in that same year. There were many songs and albums dropped after that, and of course, they did bring popularity for the girls and JYP Entertainment itself. Besides the national awards, Miss A was popular in other countries as well. Its proof was that the group won the Best Rookie Award in 2011 of China's CETV Asia Teen Star Ceremony, and was nominated for the Most Popular Korean Artist of Singapore Entertainment Award in 2012.
Thank you, Singapore!
Obviously, JYP Entertainment must have earned an enormous amount of money just by Miss A's activities. It kept investing in other groups and got stronger, steadily becoming one of the big 3. Of course, Miss A did help JYP to erase its debt, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to make up for all the loss the company had made. A couple years later, Miss A couldn't maintain its reputation and disbanded. Luckily, before this situation happened, JYP Entertainment had introduced Twice, and everything truly prospered for JYP since then.
지금까지 원년 밀리언 트와이스였습니다. 감사합니다.
Twice's debut song, Like Ooh Ah, impressed everyone with an extraordinary comeback on digital music charts after 3 months of its release. With the release of another hit, Cheer Up, in 2016, Twice had gone down in K-pop's history by becoming the first K-pop girl group to achieve perfect all-kill. This song became a phenomenon in South Korea, and a trend on social networks. It was also honored with Song of the Year award on Mama 2016.
이 자리에서 신인상을 받았는데 올해도 이렇게 너무 소중한 상을 주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Twice's subsequent songs, like TT, Likey, Signal, and Feel Special, were all incredibly successful as well. Just like that, the group had become the ace of JYP Entertainment by consecutively conquering music charts. To date, Twice owns 4 perfect all-kill songs, including Cheer Up, TT, Knock Knock, and Yes or Yes. In 2017, the girls released 4 chart-topping singles in Korea, propelling them to become the best-selling K-pop girl group of 2017. At present, Twice is still the K-pop girl group with the best album sales, with a total of 10 million copies sold in Korea and Japan. Their accomplishments contributed to reviving and developing JYP Entertainment from huge debts. In early 2018, JYP Entertainment surpassed YG Entertainment to officially become the second highest valued K-pop company. The company rose 22% on Korea's KOSDAQ and reached a market capitalization of 552 billion won, around $516 million US. In 2019, the revenue of JYP reached $128 million, with a net income of $26.4 million. Obviously, the immense and long-lived popularity of Twice had erased the company debts and made enormous profits. Number 3. Mamamoo Saved RBW. RBW Entertainment, established in 2010, has been expanding its business since 2014, when Mamamoo made their debut with their single entitled Mr. Ambiguous.
안녕하세요, 마마무입니다.
Mamamoo is considered the biggest project that the agency has ever promoted, with the investment of approximately 2 billion won, over $1.7 million. The 4 talented girls completely made up for the total capital in only 1 year and 8 months, and have become popular in both national and global markets.
Mama, make some noise!
How's that possible? So, Mamamoo's single was chosen to be one of the best debuts of K-pop in 2014 by music critics. After that, Mamamoo made a big splash and successfully held 5 tours from 2016 to 2019, and many music performances in different shows. Besides, Mamamoo has become the first and only K-pop girl group to have all members release and create a solo album. Moonbyul's debut extended play entitled Dark Side of the Moon, with the title song Eclipse, Solar's album titled Spit It Out, Hwasa with her debut extended play Maria, which was able to sell 50,000 copies after being dropped, and Wayne's recent solo comeback with Red, with also 50,000 copies sold since its release. All the Mamamoo members have now had immense success together as a group and as soloists, which definitely brings huge profits for RBW. In 2020, RBW logged revenue of 37.2 billion won, $32.5 million, up 33.6% from the previous year. Its operating profit jumped 48.3% to 7.6 billion won, $6 million. Mamamoo's stable popularity is expected to continue to boost RBW's earnings. Number 4. 17 Saved Plutus. Fans say the only reason for Plutus Entertainment to be surviving until now is because of 17. Well, it's not baseless. From having an auspicious start, everything went downhill for the whole company, and it almost went bankrupt in 2015. Also in this year, 17 debuted, which was like a gamble for Plutus, because the agency put all its leftover money for these boys. I could even feel the pressure on their shoulders. But thanks to 17, Plutus weathered the storm. 17 officially entered the music industry with Adore You, of their first mini-album 17 Carat. The song was produced by the members themselves, and their meager outfits in the MV somehow showed Plutus's difficulties. However, this simplicity with their impeccable talent were what made them shine. The mini-album sold 20,000 copies after being released in just the first week, placed 4 in Korean Gaon chart. Remarkably, it became the only album of a rookie nominated on the 10 Best K-pop Albums in 2015 by Billboard. Success again came to 17 when their second mini-album, Boys B, became the bestseller album of a rookie, with over 120,000 copies. They received 3 Rookie Awards, from Golden Disc Awards, Seoul Music Awards, and Gaon Chart K-pop Awards. Seventeen also became the only K-pop group in Billboard's Under 21, music's hottest young stars of 2015 list. I might say this was an absolute win for Plutus and the gamble. From 2015 to 2016, Seventeen mainly focused on the Korean market to attract a sizable following and build reputation. In 2016, they dropped their first full album titled Love Letter. Its title track, Pretty You, also brought the first music trophy in Seventeen's career. This album helped the group have the nomination of selling the most albums in 2016. Like a duck in water, both Seventeen and Plutus Entertainment have been making affluent profits since then. While Seventeen continued their success, Plutus Entertainment reinvested in New East and established its new girl group, Pristine. Both groups gained certain success. According to the official web portal of South Korea, Plutus placed 6th in the top 10 K-pop companies list, and now it's a part of the HYBE labels. Plutus sure owes Seventeen a big thanks. Each group I mentioned above has done a great job to erase its company's debt. I can't imagine how hard it was for them to start from almost nothing. And now, these groups are dominating every music chart. All hard work eventually pays off, don't you think? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Oh, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV, because we'll be back with more interesting content. Thank you for watching.